Hey guys, I'm Kaylyn. Welcome back to Fable Hill Farm. Today I'm going to be giving you just a quick update on how our Muscovy breeding flock is doing here in West Michigan after the polar vortex has ended and we are starting to see some sunshine, some temperatures in the 30-degree Fahrenheit range, and the snow is starting to thaw out a little bit. So I'm just going to take you around and show you our birds and give you a couple quick updates. Let's see, we've got both of our drakes, and we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we got everyone. This is the whole flock, I guess. This is the whole flock in one place, and making for a good photo op for me. So they're like, leave us alone, quit following us. I'm just going out to my greenhouse and stuff. So everything is finally thawing a little, and we've had some sunnier days, and it's really helped with not only the water situation but also my mental health. I'm sure lots of you that are getting some sun and some warmer temperatures that have had so much of this brutal cold we've been having, you're feeling the same way. You just feel good when the sun's out and you're not just, curled up miserable carrying buckets and buckets of water out to your animals. So the ducks are doing great, and they are just loving the sun, and they love the massive puddles that are formed as a result of the melting snow. This is our driveway, and you can see it's a little ice right now. Actually, yesterday it must have been warmer. This was really unthawed, but this is just like a duck playground. And of course, over here at our wood stove that heats our house, we can also heat our garage. Eventually, maybe we'll heat the barn. That'd be super cool. Favorite place for the ducks to hang out. Any of you that are returning to my channel, I'm sure you've seen my ducks in the woodshed. This is their hangout spot here on the farm. And so here we've got my buff hen and this lilac pied hen, and then my buff drake Gatsby, who has really fit in so well after his time here in my flock. I'll link the video down below if you haven't seen it, of me getting Gatsby recently, and he is just doing great now, and he looks healthy, and he's just seems like a nice guy, very even-tempered, like his dad, who is a lilac drake owned by a friend of mine, a fellow Muscovy breeder in Greenville, who I've talked about a lot. And actually, she just informed me that her incubated hatch of Muscovy eggs failed, which Muscovy eggs are notoriously difficult to hatch. And I had given her a couple and let her borrow my incubator, actually, and she had some that her hen was laying at a really weird time of the year, January, which in all the years she's had Muscovy, she's a longer time breeder of them than myself. She said she'd never had her hens laying eggs that soon, and so she tried to hatch some eggs, and I gave her a couple to try and hatch, and none of them hatched. So Muscovy eggs are difficult to hatch, and that's a common issue that people have with them. I actually tried to hatch some Muscovy eggs just with the full knowledge that it was unlikely anything would happen, because A, I know Muscovy eggs are difficult to hatch, and B, because we had such fluctuating temperatures and extreme cold. This was before the real polar vortex hit, but it was at a point in January where we were just getting a lot of, really cold days, and I couldn't figure out, and my friend Kirsten couldn't figure out why our hens were laying at this point in the year. It just seemed strange for them, but they'd had a couple warm days, so I think they just got all confused. And anyways, I tried to hatch some eggs, and they definitely did not develop at all. So I will show you guys that footage real quick. it was just an experiment, you know, and it didn't work. So I just threw those eggs out in my compost pile, and any eggs that I collected from then on, I just used them for fresh eating, or I would fry them up for Uhtred, our livestock guardian dog, and give them with his breakfast a few times a week. Duck eggs are really high in protein, and they're just delicious, and they're massive eggs from the Muscovies. So that didn't work, which is why I now have chicken eggs in the incubator, which are developing, and I'll be doing a different video on that later. But I just wanted to update you guys. Tried to hatch ducks. My friend tried to hatch ducks, and neither one of us was successful. My Muscovy hens, who I'd mentioned, were broody in the last Muscovy video I did. And if you haven't seen that about my broody Muscovy hen in the winter, I will link that down below. Both of those hatches failed. The hen that was in the hay shed, we're not sure what happened, but Trent did find all of her eggs eaten, and the hen just started going back into the duck house. So she knew, I guess, that the eggs were a failure, or otherwise she got into some kind of confrontation with a predator and wound up escaping, but the predator ate her eggs. I'm not sure. The eggs are done. We don't have any eggs going right now, and at this point I just expect to wait until spring really hits for my Muscovy hens to start actively laying and forming clutches that are going to be viable and result in live ducklings, which is what we want. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new here and you are interested in Muscovy ducks, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified when I post new videos. And make sure that you leave me a comment down below. Let me know who you are. Welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, as always, welcome back, and thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I love getting to chat with you guys down in the comments and get to know you and your interests in Muscovy ducks or in other things. So I look forward to hearing from all of you, and I hope that you are getting some beautiful sunshine wherever you are as well.